Whoa. Okay, I decided to change the hashtag of this one. Now, the reason why it's changed from 365 days live is because there was no 365 days live because I was not consistent. And I'll get on to that in a minute. So I'll start with saying that I hope everyone's had an amazing 2017. You know, might only be divided by numbers, but, you know, it's something we can look back on and we can see the lessons that have been taught to us during 2017, what we've been through, you know, what we've had to put up with, what we've had to grow through, what we've had to contend with. So I hope that, good or bad, in the eyes of how you see it, that you've learned a lot and you'll go into 2018 a new person. Now, I've titled it my New Year's resolutions. That's a load of fucking bollocks because I don't have no New Year's resolutions. And for those of you that create them, I'm not going to discourage it. I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to take the mick out of you. But for me, it's living in the future. A New Year's resolution is living in something that doesn't exist. And it might sound silly, but when you understand where I'm coming from, the only real moment we have is right now. So to create a New Year's resolution that may be activated in 2 or 3 days or whenever the fuck December ends, I don't even know, I find ridiculous. Because, hey Jade, you're right, darling. Because my New Year's resolutions, my resolution, my self-resolution started years ago when I finally realised what I was worth. When I finally realised that I am infinitely powerful, that I'm infinitely worth it, that I'm beautiful beyond recognition. And I'm not talking about externally, although some might agree with me, just kidding. I'm talking about internally, where it matters, where we're all beautiful, where we all shine the brightest. And you know, some of those New Year's resolutions that people create might be to lose weight, might be all those fitness things, you know, all the fucking things people come up. That's fine. From experience, nothing happens unless you start it instantaneously. Nothing happens unless you do it right now, in this present moment. Because everything else is just meaningless. You know, when you're saying that you're going to do something in a month or 2 months and, you know, you sort of potter along and nothing really happens of it, it means nothing. You've not achieved anything. Now, if you say you're going to do something and you actively make effort and create what you want and do it, that's a different story. But I've got a question for you. How many of you do that? How many of you say you're going to do something and actually act upon it? Actually go ahead and do it? Because let me tell you something. I find the greatest poison is when you say you're going to do something and then fail. Because you know deep down that you didn't put all of the effort in you could to make it a reality. And you know that. You know, and I guess I'm kind of talking from a mirrored perspective because I'm talking about the people who know that they say going to do something and don't make the effort. It's different when people do it. But my advice to you, don't go in 2018 with your New Year's resolutions. Start this minute with your resolutions. Start it right now. Tell yourself you're going to be great. Tell yourself you're going to do amazing things. Start thinking about what the fuck you're going to do to change your life. What is it you're going to do to improve your life, to achieve and to get there? Now, let me tell you something. I've titled, and I'm actually quite happy with it now, I've titled the 2018 Living in Your Thoughts because it is 100% the truth. If you're searching for an answer as to why you're not doing what you're doing, or you're searching for an answer to achieve something, it's because you're thinking yourself into that situation. When you search for something different, it eventually finds you because you think yourself into it. If you're living in misery, you're thinking yourself into misery. If you're living in loneliness, you're thinking yourself into loneliness. If you're living yourself into an empty pocket, a deep wallet, you're thinking yourself into that. And I can tell you from experience, I mean, you've all seen me grow and expand over the past year, right? And you've all seen me fade off at the end of 2017. So I thought myself into a dark place. And my ego stopped me from doing what I knew was going to get me out of it. And I was accepting it. Accepting that it was me destroying myself. It was nobody else. It wasn't this person or that person or any other fucking mystical thing that was putting me into a dark place. It was me. I was doing it. Because as soon as I started to think differently, because I was thinking to myself, right, I'll give you the example. I was thinking to myself that I'm going to be lacked of money. I'm going to have a lackless money side of things. Things are going to get difficult. Life's going to get hard. But something will come right at the end that will save me from it. Guess what happened? Started to lose the money. Shit started to go downhill. Things started to affect me. Things went the other way around. Then my silver lining came. In a method that I never thought would even be possible. When I look back at it, I think to myself, well, why? But I'm questioning it. I'm questioning it whilst knowing the answer. Because I thought myself into that situation. You see, we don't realize the power that we have in our minds. You know, and I can tell you 99% of the world is no longer at the helm of their own bodies, of their own minds. They no longer control what it does. It controls what they do because they're manipulated. I'm not going to get into any like fucking mystical thing. It just is what it is. You know, negative media, all that stuff. Like, what do you think it's doing? The more you're exposed to negativity, the more you absorb negativity, the more it becomes you. Now, how did I get to where I am if I'm also exposed to all this negativity? I stopped listening. Stop listening to all the bullshit people came out with. Stop listening to all of the fucking media, all the news, all of these horrible, shitty things. I started focusing on me. You know, I was asking the questions why instead of sort of asking the right questions. You know, what if I could do this? What if I am the person that I know I am? What if all these other things? And, you know, I eventually came to the realization that I am. We are all our own gods. And I'm not, you know, that word is given extreme power. But what I mean by that is we create our own universes. And if that isn't the definition of a god, then I don't know what is. You see, it's not about a New Year's resolution. It's not about 2018 or 2019 is going to be my year. It's about the journey that it takes to achieve and accomplish something. You have to attract into your life things that matter, even if there's no one there to help you do it. You know, a lot of people have people they can rely on, people they can speak to, people they can discuss ideas with. Not all of us have that. Not all of us have the people by our sides with the same mentality. So what you have to do is, if you're one of those persons, I resonate with you. If you're one of those people, you have to fight. You have to fight like you've never fought before, because it's down to you. You and only you. No one else is going to do it for you. I'll tell you from experience, you ain't going to have no one to speak to. You ain't going to have no one to fucking discuss shit with. You just got to do it yourself and trust and believe in yourself, and that's the hardest thing. But you will see me create incredible things. I will do incredible things simply because I think it. I think it and believe in myself and know my own strength. And we all have it. You know, when a lot of people listen to this, they'll like either click off or they'll roll their eyes or they'll think, oh, it's a lot of fucking bullshit, and they'll click off. But deep down, you know it's the truth. And there's one thing you cannot deny, and that's the truth. So, go into 2018 how you please, right? But start right now as the person that you want to be in the future. Become them now, every single day. When at the end of 2018, I want you to look back at yourself and know that you became the person you had to achieve what you wanted to. So, 2018 is exciting shit. Fucking exciting stuff. Like, we talk about starting afresh, but it doesn't really, but it feels like that. So, it's like I say, have a blessed new year. If you're going to get pissed out your face, then at least do it properly. You know what I mean? So, have a great end of the new year. Begin 2018 like you're a fucking powerhouse, that you're going to do anything you're going to set your mind to. And love yourself. And most importantly, take care of yourselves and speak to you soon.